the highly anticipated next-generation 2023 BMW X7. Trims. BMW X7 is available in 3 trims: xDrive 40i, M60i, Alpina XB7. Exterior. Anyone looking to get a luxurious and spacious SUV with a quality appeal and impressive features would find the X7 to be a perfect fit. However, the all-new 2023 BMW X7 takes everything to a whole other level with increased spaciousness, improved performance, and upgraded dynamics. But before we get into all that, let's take a look at this car from the outside. From the front end, the manufacturers went for a bold and fresh style. As the model's first refresh, this car also has a lot of firsts, such as the company's first use of a split headlight design, which places the headlights towards the middle of the front fascia for a more striking look. This is similar to the look used by cars like the Hyundai Palisade and Jeep Cherokee. Traditionally, BMW headlights function exclusively as daytime running lights, as they are much narrower than most car headlights. The actual lights are tucked below the kidney grille, which can also be illuminated as an option. Moving backward, the car's taillights utilize triangular elements, which are much slimmer than they were in the previous model. Interior and tech specs. The 2023 BMW X7 walks a fine line between a daily driver and a luxury SUV limousine. Compared to the X5, the X7 is positioned in the 7 Series as the luxury model best fit for a rough-and-tumble ride. BMW has made quite a few changes to the interior of the 2023 X7 to give it a more upscale look. The first thing to note is that this car has 3 rows, providing enough space to seat 7 people. The seats are quite comfy and come with many upgrades and amenities. Apart from electronically sliding the front passenger seat forward from the rear seat to create a huge amount of legroom without damage to the optional tablet screen, the middle row of seats can be specified with either a pair of captain's chairs or a 3-seat standard setup. As for the third row, there is room for 2 seats only. Similar to the old X7, this new version has standard heated comfort seat options as well as 4-zone climate control and optional 5-zone climate control as well, which allows everyone in the vehicle to select the heat and air conditioning settings they find most comfortable. Also, the power adjustable controls and memory settings allow you to automatically adjust your seats to your liking. To set up the comfort, the X7's comfort package comes with a thermo system that keeps drinks cold or hot while also providing heating for the steering wheel and seats. On top of this, despite being a 7-seater vehicle, the 2023 X7 offers about 11.5 cubic feet of luggage capacity. You can also fold down the middle and third rows to deliver 75 cubic feet of cargo capacity. And there's plenty of cubby storage in the X7, which is perfect for kids and their books, toys, and water bottles. The difference between this new model and its predecessor is more apparent when considering the equipment specs. The new X7's entry-level equipment spec is equivalent to the outgoing car's mid-level spec. The dash features large air vents behind the steering wheel, surrounded by an illuminated light bar that runs the width of the dash. The brightness and color of the light bar can be adjusted. There is also a beautiful curved multimedia display on the dashboard that incorporates the digital instrument cluster and central touchscreen, with a 12.3-inch digital display instrument cluster for the driver and a 14.9-inch infotainment multimedia system. Both screens are tucked beneath one glass panel and utilize the latest BMW operating system 8, which also handles over-the-air updates. Additionally, it can be operated using 4 interfaces, using the touchscreen, the iDrive controller, voice control, or gesture control. The system can also be operated by a large rotary knob on the center console as well as through gesture controls that are more gimmicky than helpful. The vehicle's features can be remotely controlled, and there's the option to subscribe to a Wi-Fi hotspot. Comparable to the old X7, several other changes and upgrades can be noted, such as the use of gear selector buttons rather than a traditional shift knob, as well as an ambient light bar across the dashboard. The center console also includes a smaller number of climate controls and slimmer air vents than the previous X7. In addition, this vehicle has a panoramic sunroof, a power-adjustable steering wheel, ambient interior lighting, and a power tailgate. In regards to sound, the 2023 X7 has a standard 10-speaker sound system that can be upgraded to a 16-speaker Harman Kardon surround sound system. And there's a 1500-watt 20-speaker Bowers & Wilkins Diamond surround sound system as the flagship setup. There are also other features such as video recorder, Wi-Fi hotspot, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth, optional wireless charging, and voice recognition. Furthermore, every X7 is available with BMW's digital key, which allows users to remotely control vehicle functions via smartphone app. Color options. The BMW X7 is available in 14 exterior colors, while 40 individual colors will be available on request. Some of the shades are Blue Ridge Mountain, Sparkling Copper Gray, Skyscraper Gray Metallic, Marina Bay Blue Metallic, Amatrin Metallic, Dravit Gray Metallic, Tanzanite Blue 2 Metallic, and Frozen Pure Gray Metallic. These colors are made available based on the area and model, so you may not find certain colors around you. For instance, Sparkling Copper Metallic and Blue Ridge Mountain Metallic are exclusively available on the X7 xDrive 40i, while the Marina Bay Blue Metallic is available on the X7 M60i. For the interior, the available colors are Ivory White or Night Blue, Tartufo, Ivory White, Cognac, Coffee, Canberra Beige, and Black. Performance. Behind that grille sits one of 3 optional engines. The standard xDrive 40i features a significantly reworked turbocharged 3.0-liter 6-cylinder engine with a new 48-volt mild hybrid system. This engine has upgraded to the variable valve control, injection, gas exchange, and ignition systems that give it a 40 horsepower boost over its predecessor and brings the peak torque up to 52 pound-feet. The total output this motor produces is 375 horsepower and 383 pound-feet of torque. According to the car's manufacturers, we can expect it to hit 60 in 5.6 seconds. On the other hand, we have the M60i trim, which utilizes a twin-turbocharged 4.4-liter V8 engine with a new mild hybrid setup, which makes 523 horsepower and 553 pound-feet of torque. The standards are an all-wheel drive and an 8-speed automatic transmission. As for the Alpina XB7, which would be making its return as BMW's top-of-the-range Mega Grand Tourer, the updated model produces 9 more horsepower for a total of 630 horsepower and 590 pound-feet of torque. We can expect it to hit 60 in 4 seconds, based on the company's claim, though it just might surpass this. The new BMW X7's oil system and turbocharger have been refined to supposedly offer greater efficiency, and it makes use of an air spring suspension. A dynamic handling package, which is standard on the M60i and available on the 40i, bundles variable ratio steering, rear axle steering, and forward predicting road scanning suspension management with active anti-roll bars that allow it to lean into the corners. Safety. Of course, we have to consider safety because safety features are an important component. When we take a look at that, we find that the 2023 X7 provides the same features as the current model. Despite the features remaining the same, the X7 has the new feature of safe exit warning, as well as incorporates updated forward collision warning, as well as pedestrian and cyclist detection. Most importantly, in a family car, the 2023 BMW X7 comes with safety features like forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, and blind spot monitoring. It has rear cross traffic alert and lane departure warning. These features are impressive and valuable, although it hasn't been crash tested yet. Pricing. Including a $995 destination charge, the price range for the X7 begins at $78,845 and goes up to $104,095. Each model has a different price, considering the engine upgrades and additional performance features in variants other than the base model. xDrive 40i, $78,845. M60i, $104,095. Alpina XB7, $145,000. We can expect that an even more visually striking XM will be arriving soon to sit above the X7. Of all the different trims of the 2023 BMW X7, the X7 xDrive 40i would be our recommended pick. This is owing to its many desirable standard features, including the power-adjustable front seats with memory settings, heated front seats, 4-zone climate control, a power tailgate, a panoramic sunroof, and more. What do you think of the new 2023 BMW X7? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for future uploads. Till next time, peace.